Songs she sang to me, songs she brang to me, words that rang in me, rhyme that sprang and warmed the night. And what was right became me. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friends, is... So does that mean it's out in the wind to be found, blowing? Or going with the flow, blowing in the wind? Or blowing into the wind, going against the flow? Three possible meanings. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure it out. How many roads must a man walk down? And how many deaths will it take until he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. She lit a burner on the stove and she offered me a pipe. I thought you'd never say hello, she said. You look like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by the Italian poet Petrarch from the 13th century. And every one of those words rang true and glowed like burning coal pouring off of every page, like it was written in my soul. From me to you, tangled up in blue. We had no home front, we had no soft soap. They sent us Playboy, they gave us Bob Hope. We dug in deep and shot on sight and prayed with all of our might. And it ain't my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, I saw it through without exemption. From a watcher's point of view, he can see what he wants to do. He's got two critics' eyes to typify, extemporize, cause he's otherwise he'll calculate, evaluate, but the boom, but the big, if you know what I mean, he'll just spectate. He'll look around to qualify. He's graduated, elevated, never made it, compensated, syncopated, undilated, stuck on auto automated. Answer, cause he's watching you.
How you doing? Hey, I lived here for 5 years.
Yes.
And you're the top of the show.
Oh, yeah.
You're the top of the show. No, really.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Fine.
so just keep it going.
Thank you.
Because it's an arduous task.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain. Hand, touching hand, reaching out, touching me. And you. I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow. All I do is sleep and eat and sing, knowing every show could be the last show. So imagine I was glad to hear you coming. Suddenly I feel alright. I know it's gonna be a different show tonight. Like a super trooper, lights are gonna find me shining like the sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one. So, a guy is walking with his wife, and he walks past the jeweler's shop, and there's a diamond necklace in the window, and she nudges him and cuddles him and puts her head into the very nape of his shoulder. And he looks at her and he says, "Darling, it is incumbent upon me to elucidate on the exigencies of a recondite nature that mitigates against the acquisition of such an exorbitant artifact." Eileen, she says to him, "I don't get it." He says, "Exactly." Now, frère Jacques, dormez-vous, soyez les matinées, Where is it? Come on. There it is. Thank you. Born a poor old country boy, Mother Nature's son. All day long I'm sitting singing songs for everyone. Sit beside the mountain stream, see her waters rise. Listen to the pretty sound of music as she flies. Sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I'm shot, sometimes I don't know how much more I've got. Maybe I'm headed over the hill, maybe I set myself up for the kill. Tell me, how much do you think you can take until the heart in you's starting to break? Sometimes it feels like you will, darling, I don't know why I go to extremes, too high or too low, there ain't no in-betweens.
wrote his fifth symphony, and Beethoven wrote a fifth symphony. I think it's like 150 years between them. They weren't alive at the same time, but Mahler came afterwards. And I think Mahler's arguing with him because he called his symphony the fifth, and it has the same amount of notes, but going in a different direction. Beethoven metaphorically was going da 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 da. Fate, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Your life is predestined. You're in a trap. Da 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 da. But essentially da 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 da. Powerless.
Yeah.
Mahler's doing da 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 da. He says, think again, be inspired, aim up.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure. I'm 99.99% sure. After 120, when I'm up there, I'm going to meet them too. I'm going to say, come on, guys. Come on, guys, you got to sort this out.
It's what you read when you don't have to that determines who you'll be when you can't help it. Again, it's what you read when you don't have to that determines who you will be when you can't help it. Wow.
Tell us who you are.
Paul
And we
Toshner, otherwise known as Baby Tosh, www.babytosh.com. Hit like, subscribe, and I don't know whose channel you're on, but